Episode of Road to the World Series. Today we play the second and final game against the Tigers in this series and on the season, as we sit at 1-2 against them this season and looking to try and at least even it out this season in this season series. They won yesterday. They just got the better of us that day. But hopefully we can capitalize on Shane Green, who's been having a rough season, although he's facing Jake Arrieta, who's been having a rough season. So let's go ahead and jump into the ball game, and I'm probably going to roll out the same lineup I had yesterday. Not really any changes necessary, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
And evaded the free safety.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it.
Getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Rajay Davis makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
Now here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Yeah, not really too many reasons why you'd ever intentionally want to hit the leadoff batter in a ball game. Well, let's see how they decide to play it from here.
Anthony Goes will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Okay, good job. He's gonna go.
Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And for lack of a better phrase, this guy right now, he just stinks. He's seen that average fall under the 220 mark, so something's going to have to give sooner or later.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch. But he hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Victor Martinez will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. First pitch on the way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 to Martinez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-1. Ball 3. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Yeah, kind of all over the place here to start the game. He's already hit a man, he allowed a hit, and now the walk. And it's certainly taken him a while to settle in here.
Ian Kinsler will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Don't let him score.
Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Okay, guys, stop the damage.
He waits. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there. On to Rizzo as they'll just get the 1 out.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Nick Castellanos will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Ready now on 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And he will score as well, and they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, they are definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of baseball to be played, they've got themselves a pretty good cushion, and they're threatening for more.
Jose Iglesias will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
1-1 on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Three runs already home here. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, that's going to be an infield single, but I'll tell you what, if he doesn't knock this ball down, that guy's going to score from second. This is one of those plays that doesn't show up in the box score, but it could be important if they can strand that guy at third.
Number 63 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 3, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Well, there you see he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, in these 2-game series, not so great for the visiting teams. You're in, you're out, see you later. But they're a whole lot easier to deal with when you can win both games, and that's what they'll be looking for here.
Another 0-2 coming. Going away with that one, it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Starlin Castro will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get fouled. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. Detroit is out in front, 3-0. Shane Green leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The pitcher, number 61, Shane Green.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis will try it again. Remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. First pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Stepping in now, Anthony goes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward. But he decides to let it go.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. If nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Miguel Cabrera will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jorge Soler will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here's the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
In now, number 12. Now a ball lifted in the air toward Davis in center. And that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, catcher,
Miguel Montero will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Victor Martinez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
the catcher, number 41, Victor Martinez.
Here we go!
Now the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Time to put those glasses back on, up.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Ian Kinsler will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. And a good at-bat there, as that in fact stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Nick Castellanos will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Now the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw to the plate. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a liner. Foul. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Number 63 will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch on the way. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Ball inside.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Three and two, here it is. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Standing in now, Shane Green, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Let's go, Cubby.
From the stretch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. A man on third with 2 down. The 0-2 once more. Got him. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Javier Baez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Let's go, Cubby.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Jake Arrieta will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming, and there he goes towards second. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Addison Russell.
Into the box, Addison Russell. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. And now a pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Rajay Davis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Center fielder, Rajay.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fouled back. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Anthony Goes will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Miguel Cabrera will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs nothing. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Starlin Castro will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back. There's one on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Well, you kind of thought maybe he'd be running over there at first base. He had a few pitches to think about it and kind of time the move. But by not going, he winds up getting taken off the bases entirely here on the double play.
Anthony Rizzo will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Come on, Cubs, 102 years. You better.
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach. Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they? You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Victor Martinez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Victor Martinez.
Here's the first offering. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Ian Kinsler will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, yeah.
Now here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you got to have at this level.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Another example here. This is right over the middle of the plate. It's elevated a bit. Just a complete miss in location, and they jump on him again.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Number 63. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
Let's go, go.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Number 12 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lifted in the air toward Davis in center. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Iglesias now at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 9,
Javier Baez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Chris Coughlin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Rich Andre.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. At last home run, estimated to travel 431 feet. That is a long one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Coughlin awaiting the 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cubs 1. Neil Ramirez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Neil Ramirez.
Shane Green will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. And now a pitch on the way. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
Now he dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Come on, Cubby.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Addison Russell will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball here, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball to strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Starlin Castro will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Victor Martinez.
Now the first pitch. Victor Martinez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he takes a... Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season.
Come on, get the easy out.
Comes set, now the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Nick Castellanos now, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Pitch on the way. Having success with the fastball here. It's 0-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's wrong. I'm so wrong.
The 1-0 home. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
1-1 now to Iglesias. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Into the box now, number 63, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
He's ready now. The pitch roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
In now, Shane Green. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought, if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate. So only 1 run scores on the play. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Tigers 8 and the Cubs 1. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard. And even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Jorge Soler will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Number 12 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Miguel Montero will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Tigers lead it 8-1. Anthony goes. Will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Left fielder, Anthony goes.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Jason Mott will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Anthony goes. Will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Anthony goes.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Victor Martinez will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First offering on the way. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Now the first pitch. Ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One 0 on the way. Out of play. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here comes the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1.
He almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here he comes on 3-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the runner will score from first.
Well, unfortunately, this is probably going to be his last at-bat. This triple will give him 3 legs of the cycle, so unless his guys really go to work, he won't have a chance to finish it off. But either way, he's had a tremendous ball game. This is the cap right here.
Nick Castellanos now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
2 outs here with a runner at third. So 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But the Tigers do get one on this RBI triple. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Tigers 9 and the Cubs 1. Javier Baez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And taken in out there for the first out. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Mike Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Hit hard back up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight, just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Dexter Fowler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. But no throw as he'll just stare him back. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, he's running again, and this is hit well towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Third baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away, so it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Hey, now, let's go. Come on, Cub.
Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Castellanos is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Tommy Hunter will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Jose Iglesias. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Number 63 will dig in now. 2 hits in 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's the pitch. Shallow center. Russell backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Stepping in now, Shane Green. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Jorge Soler will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Come on.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. And a drive out to deep right center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And his lone blemish thus far has been that 5th inning home run. Other than that, he's been nearly untouchable out there.
Number 12 will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
When you look back on his start, this is one of the few times tonight where he's missed his spot. Here it is on show track. This isn't even close. This is one of those where you know it's trouble right when it leaves your hand.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Joe Nathan will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Joe Nathan.
Javier Baez stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Oh, and I can already hear him when he gets back to the dugout. Man, I homered with that bat. Really? What do you got to go and break it for?
Chris Denorfio will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 50. Chris Denorfio.
Here we go.
Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, it's just 2 games, but it sure sounds a whole lot better to say that they swept the series and they'll make it back-to-back victories here in this quick 2-game set.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Ian Kinsler. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 9-3. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 9 runs on 17.
All right, guys, another loss for us here. Could not contain this Tiger offense as they just belligered us. Led today by Ian Kinsler, who was just lighting us up today. Jake Arrieta, another bad start for him. It's just been kind of just a common theme for him this year. Just has not been able to get on track at all. Our offense not able to get on track against Shane Green until later in the game, where you saw the Montero home run after the Schwarber double, and then also a long home run from Javier Baez as well. But the Tigers just had our number this year. We lost 3 of 4 games to them. But in good riddance, thank God they're in the AL Central. I don't ever want to see them again this year, unless maybe if it's the World Series. But looking forward to our next series here. We're gonna have John Lester versus Mike Minor, Jason Hamill versus Ross Detweiler, Dan Herron versus Shelby Miller. That'll be a good game right there. And then I'm not sure who our starter is going to be for this game right now. They have Travis Wood listed against Mike Flatonowitz. Flatilowitz. I don't know. I can't pronounce that guy's name. Fultonevich. Crazy Polish name or some sort of Eastern European name. But like I said, I don't know who's starting at the 4th game of that series. Whether it's going to be Jake Arrieta or Kyle Hendricks, depending on his health. Could possibly even be Travis Wood. That's the decision I'm going to have to make when I get there. That's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Road to the World Series. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All right, on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then also on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then also don't forget to follow us on Twitter as well at LRSGN. I'm Big Dope 7, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one and keep it real.